Shit Happens TV. I'm one of your hosts, Jaycup. This is Bug Guy, and we are Shit Happens. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Of course. I explained the contest details. I might put the description down below. If you don't know, you have to go all the way back to 49ers are a lock for the Super Bowl. Like every video, a comment under every video from then on. So it's not every video period that I have. It's every video from that video until current, and you will be entered. And you're guaranteeing your entry into the giveaway for $200. If somehow people, misunderstand how or exactly what I want, I'm gonna give out a consolation prize. But I'm also explain like what you did wrong, because like I see a lot of people doing it wrong, and I'm not gonna say too much, you know what I'm saying, until low key it's too late. Like I'm gonna explain it right before I send out the consolation prize. I'm gonna send the consolation prize. I'm gonna find the winner. I'm gonna be like, so how do you want this money? PayPal's and Zells and Venmo. I'm gonna send you the money, but it's not gonna be $200 because none of y'all have done what I was told y'all to do. For real. I appreciate the support though. Appreciate the support and love, and don't just support me just because I gave you $200. Like I'm actually a genuine good person, and this is a good podcast. But most of y'all are failing, so good luck. About vices, I don't have the definition of a vice, but basically vices are like different things that people do to cope with pain or like heartache or loss or something. So like, some people drink to get rid of their pain or whatever. Some people smoke and drink to get rid of their pain. Some people drink, smoke, lean. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of different things. My vice right now, and it's not necessarily like a super bad one. I'm not saying I have a gambling addiction. I don't think I'm pointing to addiction yet. But like I say, my newest vice that I have, since I don't drink and smoke, I say gambling is my new vice. Like it's getting to a point where like I'm like, all right, this ain't fun no more. I'm losing. Like I'm losing way too much. It's getting to a point where I'm losing too much. But like, yeah, bro, vices like exist. Like I can't understand the people who smoke and drink. Like every day, like have to get hammered, have to get I was gonna say zooted, but I don't like that. I don't like the word zooted. Like they had to get zooted. Like that's not, I didn't want to say that, you feel me? Like that was the people that have to get higher than ever, like every day. Like no, it's not that serious. For one, you gotta spend money to get the product that you need, whether it's the weed or whatever you smoke or inhale into your body. So one thing is costing you is money. Another thing is costing time, bro. You gotta meet up with your plug, unless the plug is mobile or whatever. So you gotta, you gotta wait for your mobile DoorDash plug or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really, to a lot of people, for me, a lot of people, I don't know, I can't really say that because I actually don't know. But in my opinion, it doesn't benefit a lot of people. It actually deteriorates their brain. Some people actually can function off of it. And those people probably have medical marijuana cards. And by all means, if you have anxiety and you really can't function without it, by all means, smoke it, of course. But to the people who just do it for fun, or I have to smoke my pain away, do you? Do you? That's a legit question for me, because it's like, hey, did you try to deal with it internally, or did you just run to the vice, or did you get introduced to the vice when you was at your hardest point, and you just thought the vice was getting you through? The vice didn't get you through. You know, if you don't believe in God, of course you gonna feel like that. But like, I feel like the vice didn't get you through, like, either. You know what I'm saying? I could, I'm not. If you don't believe in God, of course, I'm not gonna say God got you through, but something got you through. Something. It wasn't the vice though. It wasn't the weed you're smoking that got you through. That's not what got you through your days. I'm sorry, it didn't. Something mentally got you through it, like your own determination, like your own will to live. You like. I feel like people who depend on something to like actually function don't realize that they actually have an internal will to live, but they just don't want to unlock it and live. Like, you're scared to live and you feel more free off of a drug or drinking, and that's not helping you. Like, I'm speaking from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have to interview somebody who smokes and drinks to actually know what the perspective is, you feel me? But from my perspective, it doesn't benefit anything. Mentally, you feel me? Mentally or monetarily. So it's like, it's a waste. But also, betting is a waste. I'm not gonna sit here and say that betting is a surefire shot. No, you got a 50-50 shot basically. Honestly, it's really not a 50-50 shot sometimes. It's really like, the odds they give you, like minus 120, minus or plus this. Those are your real odds. I ain't gonna lie. You got like a 1 in 500 chance of hitting that, bro. Like, you got a crazy amount of odds of hitting these. But that's what makes it so fun. Like, but you don't realize, like, what you don't realize about betting is like, that's your money going away. Like, you're just like, oh, you feel me? Like at first you're like, oh, this is a cool little game to play, and then you're like, wait a minute, I really just spent $50 in 2 days on betting, and I didn't win nothing back. See, me so far, I feel like I've had a good run, because most of my bonus bets I've used, so the bets from the app or whatever, I've used them. I haven't really invested too much of my own money. I won a few, so I had at least all of that bets money to put back into it. But I've taken, I've taken my winnings mostly home. I really honestly took most of my winnings home, and then played with a little change that I had remaining from it, because that's the way to do it. Don't play with everything. Play with what you feel like is a good amount to play with. Don't play with play with all your winnings, because there's no point of playing with all your winnings. You might as well take that home a little bit. But betting, man, it's really crazy, because like, you'd be like, oh yeah, LeBron's gonna score 20. Yeah, LeBron's gonna score 20, get 5 assists, and get a steal. So you watch the game later, right? LeBron gets his 20. He gets his 6 assists. He's like, yes. And you get all the way to the 4th quarter. He doesn't record 1 steal. You're like, really? Like, you're like, really, bro? The king, the breakaway dunk person, like the person that always, gets a random steal, goes all the way down the court, boom, in there. Like, I'm LeBron James. Like, that's like he don't score, bro. Like, of all people, or you know what I'm saying? You have everybody else hit, and you randomly think, oh, Anthony Edwards is gonna get 20 points. He finishes the game with 9 points. Like, what is that? Or, I know I'm using a lot of examples, but these are personal examples that I've done. Or you just bet on Derek White to hit 3 threes because Derek White's a solid player that comes off the bench. He's been solid. You bet on Derek White to get 3 threes. He shoots not one the entire game. Or you bet on Jeremy Grant to get 2 threes. He shoots not one the entire game, but finishes with 20 points. This is supposed to be a 3-point shooting league. What is going on? You get irritated after a while with it. But like I said, I use most of my bonus bets, one off of those, and used the little change that I had after. Like, let's say I won 200. Let's say I won 250, 258. I would save my 200, put the 58 back in. Only because it's like, bro, what am I really, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to end up spending the 58 anyway. It's like, I'm probably not going to do nothing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping most of that to myself. But I'm putting the 58 back in. Or what's one I won? I won I think I won another one. It was like 180. I took 150 out. I kept the 30 in. Like, you got to be smart about it. So, my only advice, if you're going to bet on DraftKings or FanDuel or Prize Picks, I wish Prize Picks was in Ohio. I feel like that'd be green. I feel like that'd really be green for real. But they're not. If you're going to bet on these apps, just be smart about it and don't get addicted. I don't feel like I'm addicted. I just feel like it's a game to me right now. The game that I'm probably going to take a break from for a little bit because I haven't been winning. It hasn't been fun. I hope the Super Bowl weekend is gonna be cool because, you know what I'm saying, I had bets in it. I had bets put in for that as soon as the Baltimore game concluded, bro. I'm like, because I'm just like, bro, what I just seen was so ridiculous. I'm just gonna pick Mahomes to win the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna pick him to win the Super Bowl. But the Niners could win. If the Niners win, it'd probably mess up a lot of my bets. I'm not gonna lie. And I won't mess up too much because honestly, I bet on yards and touchdowns. I didn't bet on no money line I think I did bet on money line for a couple of them, but that was like $3, $4 bets. Like I said, bro, betting, it can be fun. It can be fun, and it can also get discouraging. You'd be like, bro, I'm done with this. NBA is the most trash betting I've done so far. I feel like it's the most trash betting. I even bet on horses, and I think I won $1. So I won on betting horses. That's kind of crazy. And I don't know nothing about horse betting. I won on that. I won on, and I usually win on NFL. Every week I've betted on NFL. I've won. NBA, I can't say the same. I probably won twice, 2 weeks out of the 5 that I've kind of just started my new addiction, new addiction is crazy. New vice, which is betting. So vices are bad. Usually vices are bad, but you can always turn the vice to something good and build habits that are great. Reading, taking a course on Coursera, or any website that teaches you how to do something. Taking a course for an hour a day, learning something new, learning what you really like to do, learning what you're passionate about. I zoned out for a minute. Learning about what you're passionate about is like one of the best things you can do for yourself. I want to learn how to play guitar. I want to learn how to play piano, and I also want to learn how to play sax. So I'm gonna probably hop on that. If I don't hop on it, it's probably never gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna hop on that. I definitely want to do it when I have more free time. That's why I'm gonna have more free time soon to edit more. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. Editing is like, it can be a task at times. It's like, it's not easy. The reason it's not easy is because you're doing it. If you're doing it by yourself, it's really not easy. If you have, I did have Brenda doing it, but like, I'm not mad. First of all, if you guys think I'm mad at Brendan for like not being here and like have any beef with him, I have no beef with Brendan. Me and we're still friends. I don't talk to him as much because hey, I don't have time. I really don't have time. Like I really would love to talk to Brendan. I would love to see Brendan, but like I don't have time. I don't have the time that I thought I would have. So like you're probably like wondering like how did it work before? I mean, it worked because we both kind of made it work, and now it's like he kind of works a lot more, and I feel like I work a lot more. It's getting harder. Like it's just getting harder. You know, we're adults now. I'm a little bit more adult than him, seeing that I am older than him, but like he's still doing his thing though. Like no disrespect to him. Like honestly, I still love Brendan. We just don't have time. Like we don't. There's no resentment. There's no hate. You know what I'm saying? You ever had that friend you fall off with? It's just crazy. Like the fall off is just so immediate and so like like that. Like it's done. Like the friendship is like done. Like if I see Brendan, I probably would hug him right now. Like it would be dope to see Brendan. It would be dope to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while because I just haven't seen him in so long. It's like, bro, you still alive? Like I don't wish no death on nobody. I'm just like, it's just surprising because you ain't seen him in so long. You're like, dang, bro, I haven't seen you in 3 to 5 years. I haven't seen you since high school, bro. It really is crazy. Like with that episode with Faison, bro, I really gotta get Faison back. Like I haven't talked to Faison. I haven't talked. Like it's been a minute since I talked to these people, man. I really gotta get some of my guests back, man. People try to make you angry. You just gotta laugh it off. Honestly, people be trying. People be trying. I feel like I went off into a crazy tangent. What was it? This episode was about vices. So there's obviously good things you can do for yourself, and there's obviously bad things. One of the worst things that most guys do is watch the corn. I'm gonna say corn. I'm not gonna say yeah. Well, they watch the corn, bro. That is something that a lot of guys it messes up their head, and it honestly creates social awkwardness when you see girls because all you can do is think about is get like lustful or horny, and it's like, bro, no, there can be actual friends that you don't want to do that thing with. That you just want to be their friend. That actually exists. It does exist. But also, if you have a girlfriend and they hanging out just a little bit too much and they just seem a little bit off, most likely your gut instinct is probably right. I'm not gonna lie because it just is. It just is. Your gut instinct is probably right. Like if you have a girl and all she wants to do is hang with her guy best friend, it could get a little tricky. There are platonic relationships, but I'm telling you, most of the time your gut instinct is right. And honestly, you want to definitely find some proof before you approach it. But you definitely want to find proof before you approach it. You don't want to just jump in and be like, oh, what are you guys doing? Why? You know what I'm saying? Definitely find some proof before you approach it, and don't be stupid about it. Like don't just, why are you hanging out with this dude? I don't trust dudes. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the don't pull out the nine, bro. Like calm down. Like okay, you don't trust dudes, but calm down. Just the best friends. There are some, you know, some rare moments where it's just platonic. But most guys are doing it because the girl turned them down, and they're hoping that eventually over time they get enough trust, they build enough bond where they have an awkward moment, an awkward silence, and an awkward opportunity so they can just lay a kiss on her and she won't fight it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying most guys are waiting for that awkward, weird opportunity. Most guys will wait years to do it. They'll wait years. They'll wait for this awkward opportunity to take advantage of people. And I hate it. I honestly do. I hate any guy that is playing a long game. Or playing a long game on a female that's in a relationship. Now, obviously, if she's single, fine, cool. But if you're playing a long game with any girl that's in a relationship, bro, just stop. Like, you could be friends, like, but don't play a long game on her, bro. There's other people in the world. Like, if you think that's your one, I guess. I just never played that game. And on that note, we are gonna end this podcast because I am going on a rambleathon that is just not ending. I don't know where we're at, but I feel like we're at 20 minutes of me just rambling about crazy things, and I apologize to the viewers that are watching this. I really apologize. I really do. I am sorry. I really am. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. And from me and Buckeye, no matter what in life, shit happens. I'll see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like and comment on the video, please. Love you guys.